Hi everyone, good morning, Mindy Hop. Well, some of you know my story, some of you don't, but I'm going to go ahead and share it again because that's what my job is, sharing my story and sharing stories about how we are changing lives every day. So I'm going to back up to 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was a miserable woman, stressed to the max for my job, depressed because my dad had passed away. I turned to food for comfort. Anybody ever do that? Goodness, we all do. And if I had ever done that, and gained some weight, it was no big deal. But at 48 years old, it was a big deal. My metabolism was shot. I had no energy. I didn't exercise. And even if I had the desire to exercise, like I said, I didn't have the energy. I went to bed every night at 8 o'clock just to get the day over with. That's no fun. I have a great husband. I have 2 kids. They were suffering. They were getting the leftover meat from the day, which wasn't good. I gave true meaning to that saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't no one happy. And let's just say no one was happy in the hop home. And then I found Xyngular. I found this company that I didn't know at first what was going to happen. I had no idea. I knew I could get my money back if the program didn't work. And what I was looking for was an attitude adjustment because I was, like I said, super depressed. It really wasn't even weight loss that I was looking for. I just needed to be happier. I needed to feel better about myself. And as women especially, we're the last people to take care of ourselves, and we think we're taking care of everybody else. But in my case, I wasn't even doing that. I wasn't taking care of my family because I just stopped taking care of me. So when I found out the products were all naturally sourced, that was super important to me. And then when I found out that I could get my money back if it didn't work, that was a no-brainer for me to give it a try. Energy, mood elevation, wellness, and weight loss, I needed everything. So I gave it a shot. And our program is not a diet, it's a lifestyle change, and that's why I've successfully kept my weight and my inches off for 5 years. I couldn't have done that if it was a diet. Diets, you yo-yo up and down. Lifestyle change is exactly that, a lifestyle change, and we teach you how to do that. So I lost 9.5 pounds in my first 8 days, which was pretty cool. But what was really awesome is at 30 days, I was down 20 pounds, feeling great, 7.5 inches gone from my belly alone. I remember when Kenny was sitting on the bed and he had my measurement chart, my original measurements, and we'd seen myself kind of shrinking away, melting away in the month, and I hadn't done any measurements until the 30 day. And so I was measuring my waist, and I gave him the number, and he goes, well, that can't be right, do it again. So I measured, and guess what? I got the same number. And he said, there's no way. And I said, wait, it's right. Write it down. And what is it? And it was 7.5 inches gone from my belly alone in 30 days. Super, super cool. I loved that. And like I said, 5 years away, 5 years now, and that's still gone. So I didn't send anything back at 30 days. But if I wasn't happy, I could have. Full refund on the first order. On your products, so you literally have nothing to lose to try it. But again, I went on, I rocked out 36 pounds, tons of inches in 90 days, totally transformed my body. And I love my weight loss, don't get me wrong. But what I love even more is I've been migraine free for 5 years. Now, those of you who suffer from migraines, you know how awesome that is. I mean, when I worked in corporate America, I used to have to take vacation days for sick days. Well, heck, that's no fun. That's not a vacation. So that's my product story. Now, the other part of my story is how it changed my life. This was a tough one. I loved my job. I loved my corporate job. I was there for 18 years, and it was great. I met a lot of neat friends, and because of Facebook, I'm reconnected with a lot of those people, so it's pretty awesome. But I was very successful. I made a lot of money. They paid me a lot of money, but I made them a lot of money, and that's a good win-win. But it was a morning after spring break, and my boss calls, and he said, how was your vacation? And I said, great. And he says, well, the next thing out of his mouth was, well, we've eliminated your job. And I was like, okay, waited for a second, because they had given me about 10 different reorganizations in the 18 years I've been there. Anybody go through reorganization? It's tough. But anyway, but this time, the but was, but you can apply after 18 years for a job in Chicago. Well, okay, pretty far drive for me. Because I had my plan B, which didn't even know I was going to have a plan B. When I made the decision 5 years ago to take control of my health, I didn't even really know it was a business. But on day 4, I was down 6 pounds, and I felt amazing. And I was like, why would I not share this with my friends and family? And my mom was the first person I wanted to share it with. And you know her story. She went from a 14 to a 6 in 6 weeks. She's 75 years young, feeling amazing, no arthritis meds, no migraine. She's migraine-free for 5 years too. So that's pretty cool. Adding to my mom's life, that rocks. So because I had this plan B, I started sharing with people, and my first month, I earned $4,300 part-time, just sharing my story, just doing what I'm doing with you right now, sharing my story. And people all the time, they're like, well, I couldn't be a network marketer. I couldn't do what you do. Really? Because, we network every day. Have you ever eaten at a restaurant and recommended it to a friend? Have you ever read a book and said, hey, check this out. It's a great book. Or check out this movie. I know you have. We network every day. We tell people how we feel about things. That's networking. Only you're not used to getting paid for it, and I get paid for it now. So my 10th month in this business, I matched my 6-figure monthly income. That was pretty insane. And 3 years ago, when they eliminated my position and gave me that opportunity to apply, I was able to say, no thanks, see ya. And so it's been 3 years now that I have been doing this full time. So what has it given me? Wow. First of all, the hardest decision I have to make today is what swimsuit to wear to work, because this is my office for the day. 2 weeks into this business, sharing my story, I knew, I'm a gut feeling kind of gal, and I knew in my heart, I found something that was not only going to change my life, but change the lives of so many other people. And so I ordered this beautiful swimming pool for our family to enjoy. Back then, Brock was busy with sports, football, and everything. Macy was in competitive cheer. Goodness, if you've got kids like that, you have like 1 week out of the year you can take a vacation. And so I wanted us to have a pool and have a vacation all the time. We've had wonderful memories here. I'm building a great financial freedom for my family. We're taking on vacations that we weren't doing before. We're going places. We're paying for college. I don't want our kids to have college debt. I don't want them. It's bad enough. They struggle enough to find a job when they get out of college. I don't want them to walk out with debt. They're not going to have debt. And, just putting more away for Kitty and I's retirement, and just having the time freedom that I have, during the day now. Macy got her braces off last week. We had 5. She had to have some dental work too. So we had 5 appointments last week. I would have had to taken off time from work, again, using that vacation day of those personal days to take care of my daughter. I didn't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I get to do what I want, when I want, and what I get to do is change lives. That's pretty incredible. When you get messages from people, and I'm not talking about the weight. Yeah, the weight is great. Weight is great. But feeling alive. I posted something on my timeline this morning about don't spend another year, don't find yourself spending another year like you're spending now for 75 years and call that a life. Start living. Do something fun. Do something for you. Make yourself feel good. Now, I'm not saying quit your job, okay? But I'm just saying, seriously, take a look at my business opportunity. Just call me and let me talk about it. It's so easy to make an extra $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. Would that make a difference in your income? Would that make a difference in your daily life? If it would, I want you to call me. I just want you to call me. Let me share about this opportunity. Yesterday we had another $1 million earner in our company. I've lost track. We're 7 years strong, and I don't know if we're at 14, 15, 16. I'm not sure how many we are. And one of my dear friends hit the $3 million earner mark a few days ago, and that's pretty incredible. And she's a single mom of 7. A single mom of 7. And what she's doing is sharing her story, sharing the gift of life and health and wealth with other people. And that's what we do. So if you're interested in weight loss, yeah, I'll help you. I would love to do that. If you need mood elevation, if you need energy, I would love to help you with all that. I rock at that. We've got great tools. Our program is awesome. But what I really want to reach out to you today is making a difference in your life with financial freedom and really being able to have time freedom. Have a plan B. I never dreamed after 18 years and 10 reorganizations where they put me in another position, they kept me and found another job for me. I never dreamed that I'd ever go through a reorganization that would be, your job is eliminated, but you can apply. So Just take a look at it. It's a serious business. It's a part-time opportunity where you can earn a full-time income, just a few hours a week. And you know, to boot, you're going to get healthy too. It doesn't get any better than that. So call me, 630-638-4677. I'm working today out here, going to be floating. If I don't answer the phone right away, it's because I'm in the water. And I'll get out and check the message and I'll call you back. But I want you to really take a serious look at this opportunity. It could totally change your life like it did mine. Again, call me, 630-638-4677, or PM me, and let's set up a time to talk. I have some great promos going on this month as well, and so does our company. They actually have an opportunity where you can earn a free kit if you help 5 of your friends. So think about who you know. Take some time today and write down a few friends that you think might benefit from hearing about this, and let's set up a call, and I'll be happy to share. Thanks, and have a fabulous day.